Right guys, we're with George Starling, and what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend I got top 16 at the Wolverhampton Regionals with Gecko Moria, so I'm just going to give you a quick run through my deck profile, mainly a bit standard but just displaying a few powerful cards in the deck. So we'll get right into it. So starting off, just have 3 brand new searchers, again standard Navy searcher. We do run part of the Navy package as the cards are quite strong. As for the Navy package, 2 Kuzan. This card is really powerful, especially if you can get it down. If it doesn't get removed by your opponent, then it's really strong, especially into things like Mirror Match, Satsuki, Yellow. Really powerful card if you can get it to stick. 2 was nice. I felt like I saw it just when I needed to, but again, 3 would also be good as well. And then 3 Borsino blockers. Again, just another standard blocker. Very good for the Mirror Match, as there's no bottom decking, unlike Satsuki, so quite powerful again as well. Moving on for blockers as well, and for unkillable, Sabo, again super powerful card. Could even see this at 4 as it's such a crutch, only in the mirror, with a lot of Gecko amount at the minute, and especially against yellow as well to protect you from triggers, so super powerful there as well. Another card that I love in this deck, Rob Lucci. Again, people normally run it perhaps maybe at 2 or 3 off, but 4 I think you need to see it all the time. I think it's such a powerful card, whether you just play it off by itself with reducers, or if you play Gecko Moria, it's such a good target. You just always need it either in your hand or in your grave. The main character reduction I use for the deck is Helmeppo. I honestly prefer this a lot over Hina, mainly for its synergy with the Gecko Moria, but also because one, it's cheaper to play if you want to hard play it, and it also has the 1k counter. I think sometimes if you have too many non-counters in the deck, then you can break and it just leads to a bad time. As for the main package of the deck, we have Thriller Bar package, so we have 4 Absalom, 4 Hogback, and 4 Moria. Absalom Hogback pretty standard for recycling cards and a good KO engine. Being able to play Absalom for free, essentially off a leader effect with your reduction as well, is super strong, and again 1k card as well. Again, the main card in the deck, Gecko Moria. This card is absolutely insane. You can do so many different combinations. We have a lot of different 4 and 2 or less drops in the deck that we can combo off, so it leads to a lot of powerful combos, especially with a few of the event cards that we'll see later on. 2k counters, we've got 4 Surus, 4 Sindri, and 4 Corona. Suru, probably just the best secondary 2k counter aside from these 2, searchable by Navy, and it's a reducer as well if you are struggling to find things like your events or your Helmeppos. The 2 Thriller Bark ones, Sindri, this is such a good starter, especially if going first. Just being able to throw any 5 cards from the top of your deck into the trash can set you up some really nice combos in the early turn, especially if your hand isn't looking so hot in terms of things you can discard. Lastly, Corona is such an insane card, honestly. Why they gave it 2k counter, I will never know. Having the dual ability to either trash a card from your opponent's hand or use it as the -3 gives it such versatility, and it's very strong in the early turns, especially in the mirror and against yellow. Being able to constantly play a Corona, even if they destroy it, it goes back to trash, play it again from leader effect. You get so many cards at your opponent's hands for practically free, and it's a body, so it's just all around great card. And finally, some of the most important cards in this deck is the Ice Age and Great Eruption event. These are 100% necessary at 4 of, I think, for this deck. Unlike Sakazuki, you have some combos in that deck where you can perhaps play your 8-cost Moria and use other characters, so Rebecca, Hina, things like that, to reduce your opponent's characters, the stage as well, things like that, and use your last 2 Don for events like Blue Sword bottom deck. But in this deck, since we don't have anything like that, it's really crucial to always have these events available, as you want to be using those 1 or 2 Don that aren't the 8 that you'll use for Gecko to get all the reduction that you will need. And that's the deck profile.
Alright, thank you. Any shout outs?
Shout out to all the boys from around Birmingham, shout out to Griffin's Gaming, our locals, and just shout out to all the players at the event. It was a really great event, lots of friendly players, great matches, can't wait for the next one.
Cheers and congrats on the top.
Thank you very much.